first and foremost, great crowd tonight, great atmosphere. Thought the energy was great, sending these singers out in style. So just a fun evening. Guys played hard again. I think in the last 3.5 games, not so much the first half at Mississippi State, the last 3.5 games, playing great basketball on both ends of the floor. Really defending. Again, this is what I envision defensively. When you completely buy in and sell yourself to the team, you can defend at a high level. And it's just a credit to all the guys. Every guy's doing his part. Pressure the basketball, bigs up. The last really 3 or 4 games, I think Ron and Jordan have been at a tremendous level with their ball screen defense, helping recovery, post defense, and just as a team clogging those lanes up, making the dribble penetration hard. And I like to think, in some ways it kind of starts with Antonio Barton, with his renewed confidence, making shots. Because he's at that level right now, like Jerron Manning, defense. He's talking, he's active, he's helping recover, he's moving his feet. So just a great team effort, great win, both ends of the floor. We're doing it at a high level.
Coach, what does it say about your team? I mean, I know you guys are had some tunnel vision, but I mean, this one, there was no getting around the fact of how big this one was. Did it come out and perform, like that, and everything that was on the line?
But the thing I talked to the guys about, just ride the waves of the emotion singing. Now, it is what it is. You can't control that. But try to maintain a level of focus, relentless focus, and just understand let that energy drive you. But you can't lose focus. You can't get back into the first play of the game. You make it 3 points, you still got to defend, rebound, and play hard. And again, you got to go through Jordan and Jerron. A lot of those guys that make plays. You get 18 assists with passing the ball a lot better. When you share the ball, great things happen. But just guys were hungry. But you can see the past 2 weeks of our guys, the focus. There's some key guys changing some of their ways as far as their focus level. It's okay to be fun, joking, but that's a bit serious tournaments sometimes because you got guys on the team, other guys follow their leads, so you know those guys are set a tone.
Cuonzo, how do you think Jordan handled everything? He was 5 of 17, but how do you think he played and handled his last time?
I thought it was fine. He's going to shoot balls now. I mean, that's his job, shoot balls. I thought he did a good job. I mean, but it's the same thing with Brown. You got 2 elite scorers. Those looks won't be easy. But I thought it was fine.
That was the first time that Brown had scored less than 10 in a game this year. What do you say about the job that Josh did on him?
Josh's he's been defending at that level. He really has. And again, he's one of those guys taking a more serious approach. And again, a fun-loving guy. But when you're a defensive stopper, there's a tone, there's a presence that you have to have. You have to set. The guy that you're going against, he needs to see that. I think Josh has done a great job accepting that challenge.
How do you explain the plays and starts these last 3 games? And is there something you see in the opening minutes that you know this is coming?
You got to go through Jordan. You got to go through Jordan. You got to go through Jerron, and that's where you set the tone. Because you have to double. It's hard to stop the guy if you don't double. The same way with Jerron. It's hard to stop those guys. You're not double. If you're not going to double, you're going to keep pounding the ball inside. And I think that's the way we win and lose ball games. Those guys have to get their touch. And in Jordan's case, you don't have to run a lot of plays for us. You find ways to score. You get him the ball in transition. But those guys, they have to get their touches.
Jordan happy taking that when he maybe doesn't score as many in a game like this. I mean, is he cool with not being the scoring leader? If you guys are playing,
well, I think he's happy with winning. I mean, the scores are score. I don't win the score that one. Score less. If you want to score as many as you can score. He's happy with winning. But he's still getting his shots. It's not a case of he's still getting his looks.
I know winning's the most important thing, but do you think you're picking up some style points here that might help you? It kind of comes down to give you the benefit of the doubt in the tournament.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not in that committee. I don't know what they're thinking. For us, the most important thing, we got a game on Friday. We figure out who to play. I mean, it's the only thing that really matters.
Coach, I know you deflected everything. How important was it just to get that bye in Friday, do you think?
That was great. I mean, for fresh legs. And it doesn't make it any easier because some say the team that played the night before got a feel for the gym, the baskets. I was just thinking in the case of fresh legs, now we got to do a good job as a staff of balancing the level you practice and how long you practice to maintain some fresh legs, but also be able to get up and down the floor.
Also, do you feel like your team has done enough to make this state tournament? Or
yes, but you got to keep going. Most important thing is try to win a game on Friday. We're blessed to go to Saturday,
And one of the cliches of March is guard play. I mean, how much better do you feel about your backcourt right now as opposed to 1 month ago?
Feel good about it. And I think, again, it starts with our tone. He's making shots. but he's doing a better job of running the team as a point guard. And you talk about a guy that's always a two, more accountable, maybe more toward the two side. But he's done a great job of really developing that ability to run the team as a point guard, directing traffic, making decisions. It's not just his shots that are falling, it's his whole floor game, pushing the ball in transition, coming off the ball screen. We didn't get a lot of production early in the season off the ball screen. Now we get production, and I think it has a lot to do with him.
You guys been with several games in a row now that Armani's kind of giving you what he gave you today. Is this just kind of, he's turning that corner now, this is what he is?
He's turning that corner. You don't know he turned it all the way, but he's going to compete, he's going to play hard, without a doubt. But we got to get him to the level where he can guard a Jabari Brown at the level that Josh defends him at. That's what I think with him more focused than anything.